think anyone who is born here or immigrates here and then lives for a long time in Canada and then goes outside, you know, after having had a deep experience of Canada, comes very quickly to an appreciation of how great it is here. I mean, it's not a perfect country. We have challenges, no doubt. We can all see how Canada could be better. But compared to the conflict, poverty, political uncertainty that hangs over most of the world, we are in a very privileged position. So that's the first lesson of my career before going into politics. Secondly, Canadians definitely do not fully understand how important our role as a country can be in the world. I don't think people understand how important, how catalytic our role was in Afghanistan, for example. Not just in doing many important things, soldiers sacrificing their lives, the country spending billions of dollars, political investment over many years, but actually by being present and by being consistent in Afghanistan over a decade, we actually made other countries comfortable doing the same thing. I don't think it would have been a NATO mission on the same scale, on the scale that it was, the biggest NATO mission since NATO was founded, if Canada had not leaned into and called for that decision to be made quite early on. So our leadership, you know, when we decide to engage on something, not just as a few politicians or a few international experts, but as a country with our public opinion behind it, can make a huge difference. And then thirdly, how does it affect what I'm doing now? It affects it hugely. It conditions everything I do, because I think I have a very direct knowledge of why people want to come to this country. I mean, some people take a defensive view of immigration. You know, there are all these people who want to come here, but many want to come for the wrong reasons, and we have to make sure we get the right people, not the wrong people. That's the attitude some in Canada would take. Other people are very permissive about immigration and just think, you know, whoever shows up should be able to do what they want. There shouldn't be any rules or any standards, performance standards that we want immigrants to make. I think those of us who've seen the world outside know that Canada's never been more popular. There have never been more people who want to come here because they see the potential of Canada. But that those people want to know what the rules are, what the pathway is, what is expected of them. And they want to know what the pathway is towards their opportunity here, how they would get a job, settle their family, get established in a community and so forth. And we can't just be passive about immigration. We need to recruit the people we know we need, with the skills we know we need, and then help them along that path. Not just the government, but all of society, help them along that path towards becoming fully contributing Canadian permanent residents and ultimately citizens. So I guess my experience has meant that I'm a proactive champion of immigration. I think we shouldn't underestimate how popular we are, how we should be selective, because not all of those who want to come will succeed. Mm-hmm. There are some professions that are overrepresented in Canada. If we bring more of those people, they're not going to be happy. And the Canadians in those professions won't be happy. But if we're selective and if we're supportive of immigrants as they come, this will continue to be an area of huge success for Canada.